Well, well, howdy, friends, and welcome back. We're in a little bit more of an upper class part of town now, aren't we? Or rather, just in more of an upper class town. Yep, we're over here in Shadenhall. Now, it occurs to me that there is an order to things, right? Well, as we started our little world tour here, checking out the various cities and doing a couple quests in each, I started, of course, with Anvil, worked my way over to Bravil, and the last time we checked out Bruma, and without even realizing it, I was going in alphabetical order, which means the only appropriate choice now is Shadenhall. So, here we are.
Hi there.
Why do you bother me? Go away! Hurry up before I change my mind.
Bye.
I'm done talking to you.
Charming fellow.
I'm Arandil, living saint of Arkay, and the chapel's chief crusader against the wicked practice of necromancy.
Okay, I actually don't really want to talk to this guy either.
Go ahead.
We'll do this first, though.
That's pretty good. Sure, that's no more. You're a big. That's pretty good.
Okay, see ya.
Goodbye.
Get lost or I'll pull your arm off.
I like this guy. I don't know why, but I do. Alright, so we got two kind of interesting quests that we're going to try to get to today.
Hello. Yeah? You're... Anyone looking...
So,
Goodbye.
obviously the easiest way to trigger these things is just to go directly to where they are, but I kind of wanted to get these to come in a more organic way,
Is in ruin.
as in doing the rumors thing.
I'm Eulaine Lervu, Castle Mage. Perhaps you've been warned off me as a scandalous, blasphemous scoffer and cynic. The characterization is completely accurate. I despise the gods and those who bow before them.
Wow, can I go get you a fedora to tip?
You too.
I don't know you, and I don't care to know you.
I'll come back for you. What the...
Flying in the sky. Cliff racer fly so high.
I don't know you, and I don't care to know you.
Okay, we get it. We're going to deal with both of these guys later. Alright, so I guess we're just going to run straight to the quest. We're just going to go straight to the quest giver here. Oh, she might be in here. Hello? Nope. Well, I guess we could do the other quest first, and then I'll come back. This one's a little bit more simple, anyway, so whatever.
Hello there.
I'm Tavella Lathandis. I apologize that I can't give you the respect a guest in my home would normally receive, but I am at my wit's end. I'm sorry to be so forward, but I desperately need your help. It seems that my husband, Reith, has gone missing, and I just don't know what to do. Yes, my husband is the Reith Lathandis. Have you heard of him?
I have, but you all might not have, so let's do it.
You haven't? That's strange. Reith is known far and wide as one of the best painters in all Cyrodiil.
He's sort of like
His
the
specialty
Bob
is
Ross of
setting the great
Cyrodiil, in a way.
forest to canvas. The paintings look so amazingly real that some say they can see the trees sway in the breeze. That's just a silly notion, of course,
Indeed.
but it just goes to show the attention to detail Reith uses when he paints.
So he's missing.
Yes, Reith likes to work in his studio with the door locked, so no one can disturb him. He usually comes out to eat dinner and sleep. But 2 days ago, he didn't come out at all. At first, I wasn't worried. He does that occasionally. But when he didn't come out for a full day, I unlocked the studio with a key he said to use only in emergencies. It turned out he wasn't inside. I'm sure he never left that room.
So hear me out here.
So I have no idea
Unless
where
she
he's
literally
gone.
sat in front of
Please
that
help me
door
find
for the
Ryan.
entire day,
I love him dearly,
he
and I'm
clearly
so
could have left
worried.
while she was not next to it. But, alright, we'll find him.
Oh, thank you so very.
Anyways, it wouldn't be much of a quest if that were the case, right? Alright, so let's take a look around at anything that looks a little bit suspicious. Anyways, it's right here. Now I know what you're thinking. The painted world, right? Unfortunately, there is no crossbreed
Where
Priscilla
did you
waifu.
come from? You look real enough. You must be from the outside. Oh, thank goodness someone finally came. While I'm overjoyed to see a friendly face, I'm afraid I have some bad news for you. You're stuck here like I am. Sorry to break it to you like that, but if it wasn't for that annoying thief, we wouldn't be in this predicament. I was in my studio when a Bosmer wearing dark clothing accosted me. Before I could call for help, he knocked me unconscious. When I came to, I found that the door to my studio was still locked and that the thief had snatched my paintbrush. That's when I saw it. There was something on the canvas of my painting that I hadn't put there. It looked somewhat like a troll, but it was badly done. Then it hit me. The Bosmer must have leapt into the painting, then painted guardians inside to protect himself using the brush of true paint.
The brush of true paint? What's that?
I knew the secret of my success would be revealed one day. I can tell you all about the brush if you like.
Alright, so
Very well.
we'll listen to a little
The
bit of
brush
this.
showed, it seems, an errant fire. Being a devout
Basically, it's
follower
an
of the
artifact
devil,
of
he
Dibella.
prayed-
And, painted trolls. Okay. Just in the interest of not making this take way too
Be
long.
cautious, friend.
So essentially, it was given by a painter who had his arms blown off in the war by Dibella. It allows you to go inside a painting and basically paint using just your thoughts. That's kind of neat. And this is kind of neat. Obviously, the effect looks a little bit dated, and it almost looks just like low-resolution textures. But if you look like that, it does very much look kind of like an oil painting. So that's kind of neat. I think what we're going to find is that these painted trolls, similar to the ogres that were in Pale Pass, are going to be actually a little bit weaker than regular trolls. Probably. But it's kind of neat, right? They seem to hit pretty hard, though. And I don't actually know off the top of my head if the painted troll fat is different than regular troll fat. I would assume it might be. If that's the case, then this is actually a sort of a unique limited ingredient, because I don't believe you can come back here. Still, it's a pretty short, pretty small area, but still kind of interesting. You got some good air on that one. And then this part, I remember, is pretty cool. You're sort of getting to the edge of where the painting ended. And so obviously the color runs out. And then when we get up to there, you'll see that it's actually textured kind of like a canvas. So all in all, kind of neat. Yeah, see what I mean? Anyways, we shall take the brush. We shall take the 6 gold. And I guess that's it. Yeah, that's it. Now, I shouldn't be able to get out of bounds because there will be an invisible wall kind of blocking me. But we can glance out into the void and then do this. Ho ho! Let's not do that ever again. But you know I'm going to do it next time we come to a very bright area. Anyways, fortunately, no invisible walls up here. So I can just kind of hop back over. Hello.
Good work. Now I can paint the portal home. After it's complete, you must go first, or else you'd be stuck in here forever.
Couldn't he just come back in and rescue me?
I'll have to remember to remove the trolls from my painting.
Yes. Yes, you will.
Follow me. Tavella.
Wraith, oh my love, you're home safe. I was so afraid.
If it wasn't for my friend here, you'd be right.
Come, you must need food and rest.
I will rest, but I must take care of our guest first. I don't know how to thank you. You have a good heart to help me get back home.
I love how she was like
I'll never forget
turned
what
the
you've
opposite
done for
way
me.
and just didn't notice what happened,
Here,
apparently.
please take this apron as a token of our friendship. It's not much, but perhaps it will help you in the future.
Perhaps.
All I ask in return is to keep the brush's existence secret. If word gets around that I have it, I'm afraid more than a lone cut purse will visit me. They charged me 5 gold.
Perfect. That's the other one that I needed.
Take your time.
So that's the end of that. We'll take a look at the apron, but this is the other quest.
Ever since Ulrich Leland took over the captain of the guard post, this city's gone downhill. It's getting almost scary to walk the streets. The guards have imposed new, ridiculously heavy fines for every infraction under the sun. They almost seem to make up laws just for charging fines. If you can't pay the fine, they can take your property away or toss you in the castle dungeons. Nothing we can do about it, really. If you're interested, go talk to Lavana Nadarin. She seems the most outspoken against Ulrich and his new fines.
Perfect.
Again, I thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello again, Monsieur.
Hi. So the apron, let's take a look. Agility and intelligence, not bad. I don't think I'll be switching over to that anytime soon, but it is still a unique item. Where's our... There she is.
You seem far too nice to be one of Ulrich's men. What can I do for you? Oh, please, don't even get me started. That madman won't be satisfied until everyone in town is dead broke. Or in jail. What in Oblivion is Ulrich doing with all that money anyway? I'm sure he's lining his pockets with the gold of the good citizens of Cheydinhall. Take my good friend Aldous Othran, for example. In the last month, he's been fined 6 times. 6! All for being drunk and disorderly.
And for that singing, probably.
Have you ever gone past a guard barracks? When are they not drunk and disorderly? What kind of a stupid fine is that? Well, Aldous couldn't pay the last 2 fines, so they seized his home and threw him into the street until he could pay it. Bastards! The Count? He could care less about our plight.
Couldn't
As long as the
care
roast
less.
suckling pig is delivered to his
Couldn't.
feast table, he's as happy
Grammar.
as can be.
Oh, well.
Well, there's one man who seems to care. Garrus Dorelian, the second in command of the guard. I hear he isn't happy with Ulrich. I don't know what you can do for us in this situation. I mean, Ulrich is the captain after all. Perhaps you could speak to Garrus.
Perhaps I
You
could.
can find him roaming.
Alright, let's do it.
Garrus may be our only hope.
So this is a sort of unique quest in that there are actually 2 ways that you can resolve it. A good way and a bad way, I guess. Well, technically there are 3 ways you can resolve it, but we're going to be going for the good way.
How do you do?
Part of the reason that I'm choosing the, like, moral way in all these quests is because Knights of the Nine, which is one of the DLCs, is affected by how much karma you have. Or fame, rather. But anyways, we'll get into that later. For now, let's talk to this guy. Can you get over to the light, please?
Yes. What do you want?
First,
Go ahead.
angry, happy, happy. Okay, this is both angry.
You really? Interesting. What a great story.
Indeed.
It appears you've spoken to Lavanna. I know she sounds a bit like a raving madwoman, but she isn't far from the truth. Ulrich is definitely up to something. Every day, we take in exorbitant fines from the people. Where most of the money goes, I have a good idea. Ulrich keeps his quarters locked, but I've glimpsed inside. The things he has in there could never be purchased on a captain's salary. At first, I thought maybe he was from wealthy stock, but many of the goods have been delivered recently. I'd love to bring him to task in front of Count Indaris, but I dare not without a solid witness that will speak against him. Honestly, she's never done anything to be fined or get in trouble. Yet. The person I'd love to bring in as a witness is Aldous Arthur.
The drunk dude?
That is, if we could sober him up for 5 minutes.
Oh, I get to listen to his singing again.
I approached him myself, as Ulrich has eyes everywhere. However, he doesn't know you well enough yet to suspect anything. If you want to help, you need to get Aldous to agree to become a witness.
Alright.
You must locate Aldous. He's a danger to himself.
Can't wait to hear more of his really amazing singing.
Greetings.
So once we find him, things take a little bit of an interesting turn. Let's see where he's at.
How goes it?
Not bad, thanks. At least somebody in this town's got some manners. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Excuse me. No more singing? Well, that's a shame.
Who are you? Ha! That stupid Swit? Throw me out of my home, will he? I'll show him a thing or two about messing with an Othran. All I did was fall down, sure. Maybe even vomited on the floor of the tavern. Charge me 6 times, Ulrich? Charge me, you fetcher? Well, I'm not standing for this anymore. You come with me and I'll show you what the Othrans can do when their backs are to the wall.
Yeah, what could go wrong? Better not stop him, I'll just follow him.
Hail.
Oh. Here we have the classic video game dilemma. When you walk, they're faster than you, but when you run, they're slower than you. So you kind of just have to keep doing this. Oh well. I guess we'll live. So yeah, things are going to get a little bit dicey right here.
Stand clear.
This is my house. Get out of the way. Move, I say.
Sir, this property has been seized by his lordship, the Count of Cheydinhall. Leave immediately.
I said move, or by my ancestors, I'll put you on the ground with a split lip.
Sir, I must warn you that threatening a city guardsman is an offense punishable by a fine of no less than 50 gold. Pay, or be jailed.
You swit! How dare you! Ulrich be damned! He can take his fine and stuff it up his backside.
Maybe that's where all the money's going.
You've been warned.
I didn't even think about that.
You are under arrest. Please, come with me.
I'll go nowhere with you, fetcher. Nowhere!
Stand clear.
Oh,
Greetings.
oh no, you don't.
Still warm. Looks like there's a killer about.
Oh, I love this game sometimes. Hi.
Is something amiss?
Yes.
You have an
Yes.
on your face that tells me so.
Yes, I have bad news. That's why I'm laughing so hard right now.
What's wrong? Oh no, they killed him. I can't believe this. Ever since his wife passed at the hands of the bandits, his life has been miserable. I'd grown to become fond of him. I wanted to take him into my house, but I was afraid. And now look what's become of him. There are no more options left. Ulrich must be dealt with, and actions speak louder than words. You must do something for me. Go tell Ulrich that I have some information that incriminates him. Tell him to come alone, or he won't get it. Then lead him here, and I'll do the rest.
Yeah. We can all see where that's going.
Ulrich will not buy his way out of this.
No, not that way, you sick people. Come on. I meant she's going to murder him. So now we have actually a couple ways that we can do this, or 3 ways, in fact. But we're going to be doing this the moral and good and just way. Perhaps not the most entertaining way, but eh. We got to go back and talk to our dude. Oh, like, was there something interesting over there? I guess not.
We must put an end to this travesty of justice. Beware of Ulrich. I wouldn't confront him at this time, as he'll surely have you thrown in jail. If you raise a hand against him and strike him down, you'll be accused of murder. Even if Ulrich doesn't do things by the letter of the law, I do. Aldous will be mourned. I won't sit by and watch the innocent being driven to the brink like that. Something must be done, but without bloodshed. Levana has always been quick-tempered. You must reconsider her plan. It can only lead to prison for her and for you.
Ooh, well, I don't like that.
I swear that Ulrich will pay for this. We must handle this carefully and prove to the Count that he needs to be arrested. Ulrich has been watching me, so I haven't been able to enact a plan I devised to bring him down. That ends today, now that you're here. The evidence we need to incriminate Ulrich must lie within his quarters. You must sneak in there and retrieve it without being seen.
I can do that.
Aldous' death is...
One thing that's kind of funny is that you'll notice that this happens with a lot of names and stuff in this series, is that different characters, and even the same character at different times, will pronounce things differently. Like we have Ulrich and Ulrich, depending on which character is talking.
What's this about?
It's not altogether super unrealistic, though.
My pleasure, really.
I've heard that Hill the Tall knows a lot about alteration.
Well, there sure are a lot of them here.
I'm here to relieve you.
So long.
Farewell.
Good thing nobody cares
Take your break.
that I just broke into his room.
I'm hungry. I'm here to relieve you.
Take care.
And what we're looking for is... right here. Suspicious letter. Talking about money and illicit funds.
Well met. I trust there were no run-ins with the guards in the barracks.
Dude, Literally, he's right there. Alright, whatever.
You're back. Good. Did you find the evidence?
Yeah, I'll just show it right in front of Ulrich.
You've done it. This letter will spell his undoing when I present it to Count Indaris. Splendid work indeed. I must hasten to the Count and deliver this immediately. Please, meet me back at the Cheydinhall Bridge Inn in about 2 hours.
I don't know, guys. I don't think this dude is that smart, but we'll go along with this plan anyway.
How are you today?
Not bad. Not bad. Okay, which one is the N? I actually don't remember. Is it this one? He said about 2 hours, right? Or maybe inside the N.
Doris, and I've news for you. After speaking to the Count, and in light of the evidence you recovered, Ulrich has been removed from his post and arrested.
What's going on over here?
Many guards are coming forward with more evidence of his greed, so it's safe to say he'll be spending quite a bit of time in the city dungeons. I've been promoted to the post of Captain of the Guard, and hope to return respect to the peacekeepers of this town. The Count and I thank you for helping bring Ulrich's hold on Cheydinhall to an end, and for doing so without unnecessary bloodshed.
Except for that one dude, but...
As a token of our gratitude, as you did this, at the risk of false imprisonment, or perhaps your life, we reward you this bounty of gold. On behalf of the people of Cheydinhall, I thank you.
Oh, that's kind of weak.
Ulrich will be... We finally got him. There'll be no excuses this time. Ulrich is mine.
Okay. So that's a leveled amount of gold, and evidently I'm not a very high level, because 250 gold. I mean, granted, if you came here early, you could do that, and there's not any combat or anything that makes this difficult, I suppose. So, yeah, that's fine. Anyways, let's go actually visit our boy, Ulrich, and see what he has to say. I've never actually gone down and visited him afterwards, but I assume he'll be down here.
Hi there. Look at the muscles on you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he must be behind here. I guess I'm not going to be able to visit him, huh? Well, that's a shame. Alright. Alright. Instead, we got a couple minutes left, so... I saw there was like a camp or something over there, right? Yeah, let's go check that out. And then we'll call it a day.
Go ahead.
It might be a slaver camp, actually, but we'll see.
Well met.
Okay. Put up close and personal there. Oh, I think this is the, like, Knights of the White Stallion or something. Knights of the Thorn. Yeah, I'm thinking of something else, evidently. But, we can do that later. Can't do it yet. But yeah, all in all, a fairly pleasant town, I would say. Let's go check out this camp now. Anybody home? I just wanted to say hi. Well, that was hardly worth my time. Should we go check out this cave as well? At some point, I am going to have to do a few episodes where we focus not so much on quests, but just on some exploration. Oh, wait, this is the... Oh, right. Is that an imp? Oh, you are so dead. I'm not sure if I've ever mentioned this, but I absolutely hate imps. Ugh. Okay, where were we? We're actually nearby to sort of a quest area. And I can't remember off the top of my head if this is it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. We'll come back here later. That's involved with the main quest, basically, so... Yep, we won't worry about that yet. Well, in that case, I guess we're pretty much wrapped up. So with that in mind, let us just go back and I'll unload some of my gear. We don't quite have enough time to make it through another arena rank right now. Alright, so let's drop off the apron. Anything else? Nope, just gotta make some potions and sell some stuff. Cool. Well, we ran a little bit late, or a little bit long, rather, on the previous one, so I guess we can run a little bit short on this one. It's all about balance or something. So I hope you have enjoyed this episode of Oblivion. Next time we'll be continuing on checking out the next city, which I believe should be Coral. So, yeah, look forward to that. Anyways, as always, thank you very much for watching. If you have any comments or suggestions for what we should be doing next, I mean, that's the plan, right, is to go here, but if somebody suggests something horribly interesting, I might be interested in doing that instead, so let me know. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Till then, everybody.